Eagles trying to hold up Ham territory and get there, get back. Quickly the tip going to Robert Watson, and whoo, boy, it's already high here from both of the teams here tonight. And another one already, Watson up front again, a quick two. Now this man's kind of doing a little bit of everything, and here comes Bonds trying to get himself into the score sheet, and then the long two right there, not down.
That we know Robert Watson can have.
Yeah, and the win here would definitely shake things up and, you know, kind of give Beaufort the contention. Watson trying to go up front to Cogshall. No go, and breaking out of the pack is Pope, and he's got two merges out of the traffic right there, like kind of like Usain Bolt. You know, most of the other guys are tied, so they get to about 50 meters, and then you start to see that length start to play.
So, you know, it's nice to have that, and I believe he's number 3 in blocks, or number 3 or 4 in blocks in the region as well. So,
lost the handle instead of going back up. Elects to reset. Jenkins going one-on-one and rinse and repeat. Luckily, pump fakes the 3. Almost avoiding the trap there inside of the corner. Trying to find some room. There goes Blackman down in the post and tack on too. Definitely show. And shout out to Miss Evans checking in the chat with the Go Iron Horses and Eagles. The Iron Horses are beating you in the chat. That's one of those things that can be changed. And it's basketball, so he could, you know, have 2 points in the first quarter, and then he could have 12 points the next quarter. You never,
yeah,
you never know.
It's unpredictable, man. Some
they're not able to get the finish. Driving, Cogshall.
Pretty good on defense, but one thing I did notice with this Simmons team is that they were kind of playing the opposite defense of their girls team. You know, their girls are running a 2-3 with the
find his way through the traffic just a little bit to the left. The 3 going, and we got my guy, Mr. D-Vo Cohen, one of the great Beaufort High running backs class of 2012, checking in.
Going with just jacking up 3s, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to find some way, and then that's the best look they've had is Pope going to. Pope has definitely been a clutch guy for them. He's the guy that they're looking to kind of completely come in second, and Bonds coming off work. Hand might sting a little bit as he goes up for 3, and that one off the mark. Make him 0 for 6 back up and in. Luckily this time, he's going to try to knock down a 3. Yeah, listen, man. You know, Mr. Amada, I don't got no official stats up here. I always tell people to keep in mind that jumper, Willis, no good. Trying to fight for a back, winds up in the hands of Cleckley. Off-balance shot. Peterson. Dumps it down and up it goes.
It kind of limits their offense to the capabilities that we know that they have. But he's not been a very quality 3-point shooter on the year. Brandon Blackman, it's a 2 right there.
And a long 3 gets
3% 3-point shooter, and he kind of showed it right there, pulling it from deep. He was showing that he has the range. Blackman with another 2.
Working their way around the 3-point line, and a steal from Bonds doing what he does. He's got the one-on-one with Watson and finishes. Not be the situation. He finally gets one there. And Jenkins trying to come for the block and then the help defense right there. A bit vague. Scoreboard clicked off on us. We're about 5 seconds ahead here, so we're going to start it in a moment as that 3 goes up and in. Another one. He's the one knocking him down for the guys in purple. A nice find from Pope. So Blackman
having a big third quarter here for Blackman, 8.
And the 3 ball up, and Watson just saying, yeah. Gets it to his man Driggers, gets it back to Matt. And Cogshall this time, he's going to take it. And it bounces around and in. Another working Driggers. Finds Watson one-on-one with Bonds. To show off the handles, the feed to Mack, and the block from Blackman. And great defensive possession. And here comes Blackman trying to go all the way. The layup and the finish. Ellington, the nice drop off, yeah. Here on the clock, and we'll catch that up for you soon as we can, but we got it rolling. Beaufort trying to get the comeback. Here's Bonds for three, and he knocks it. Yeah, and here he goes, and so he's definitely gonna, and it looks like he's moving too, so he might be, sounds like he might be okay, but he don't got to do too much movement. If his
All ball lineup right now.
yeah, they're just probably trying to stay aggressive on the defense because Beaufort, you know, for the most part, and there goes a three from Bonds. Yeah, and they went small ball because, you know, for the most part, that's kind of where Beaufort's at. I mean, Blackman's one of their bigs, but, you know, preferably, you know, you get a lineup, and obviously Bonds is their scorer, so he happens to be taller, but he's the one that they want to get going, and there goes another three, and knocked down. And DeAndre Blunt into the game, kicks it back to Bonds, and another three.
He hasn't really been bringing the ball up the court anymore. It's just kind of, that's what kind of was stopping Beaufort. You know, he's bringing the ball up in the middle of the court. Blackman ties the game up.
If you watch Watson, when he tried to run full speed for a moment, it was kind of gimpy. It looks like he's okay, but it's a little gimpy. And then Watson, he gets in there, 149, and so this one is going to come to the wire. What was going to look like a Simmons blowout. Blackman working, gets his own rebound, trying to go back up the and one. Out of that paint, getting those rebounds, allowing them to get those second chance opportunities. Cluckley looks like he's got a lane, going to drive, going under and in. Watson, he's got it. Trying to find some room, dumping it off. Give it back to Watson. Three ball is up and down for Watson on the clock. Trying to find Bonds. Bonds thinking about going all the way. The right-hander is good. Coxell to the corner to Driggers. Nowhere to go. Bonds on the defense. Driggers puts it up and down.